Welcome back to Old Man Sports Talk. I'm your host, Old Man Nate, and we are getting ready to start the second half of the college football playoff at the Sugar Bowl between the Texas Longhorn, number three Texas Longhorns, and number two Washington Huskies, with the score tied at 21. The Longhorns are going to kick off to start the second half. Huskies back to receive. If you missed the first playoff game, you missed a great one, as it'll go down in history as one of the best of all time, as the number one Michigan Wolverine beat the number four Alabama Crimson Tide 27-20 in overtime. Kick is on the way and it goes into the end zone. It's a touchback like it's been all night long. And Washington will start from the 25, start the second half. I gotta take off my glasses really quick, make sure I see everything correctly. All right. Texas was offside on the kickoff. The 5 yards were added. So start from the 30. Penix back to pass, first and 10. Pass out to number 32, 37, I'm sorry. They complete the pass and second brings up second and about two. I appreciate all you guys that are watching. Tell me who you think is going to win this ball game, Texas or the Huskies, Washington Huskies or the Texas Longhorns. Leave in the comments what you think. Who do you think will be the victorious team and head Houston to play Michigan Wolverines in the national championship? Quick pass out to the left for Polk, and he gets the first down. First and 10 for the Washington Huskies. 2 plays and a first down. First and 10 from the 43-yard line for Washington. 14 minutes to go in the third quarter. We just started the second half. Takes the handoff to Johnson. Penix keeps up the middle and gets the first down. That's a great run. Running up the middle. First and 10 from the 45 for the Huskies. Hands it off to Johnson. Cuts back to the right and gets about 1 yard. I gave it 2. I gave him credit for 2 yards. So it's second and 8 for the Huskies at the 43. Rogers goes to the right. Penix back to pass. Hits Rogers with a pass. Rogers gets by the first guy, but he made the first guy miss, but he goes down at the line of scrimmage as he slips and falls. So now it's third and 8 for the Washington Huskies. This might be 4-down territory as they're not quite yet in 4 field goal range. So it really just depends how many yards he gets, if any at all. A sack by the Longhorns, which I believe they have none so far in this game, would make the Huskies punt the ball. Penix in shotgun, back to pass, completes the pass on timing pass, and the Huskies get a first down and move the chains. Yeah, it's just a timing route and easy, too easy. First and 10 for the Huskies at the 32-yard line. Johnson is out to the left. Quick pass out to Polk. Got a block from Johnson. He got a first down and more inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. The Huskies on the move. First and 10 for the Huskies at the 19. Several men shift. They all get set. Johnson over the left of Penix. Back to pass. Across the middle. Complete for a touchdown. Easy touchdown. McMillan with the catch. And the Huskies are up 48 to 42. I'm sorry. No, 27 to 21. That was an 8-play, 70-yard drive. 4 minutes and 30 seconds is all it took. Extra point pending. Snell's down. Kick is on the way, and it is good. 28-21. Huskies lead. That's a great pass by Penix, right between the two defenders. And the Huskies take a 28-21 lead. Billy, you're just upset that the SEC not going to be playing for a national championship. But win or lose this game, I would pick Michigan. Michigan's defense is too good. Right. Game's coming back on now. Michigan heading to Houston. All right, so kickoff is short. They grabs it at the 15, the 20, and about almost the 25-yard line. He dropped back to 24. Man, I don't know what SEC fans are going to do now. There's no team in SEC playing a championship. They probably, they probably ain't going to watch football. They probably done watching football. Billy, tell me, you done watching football? All right. So Texas first drive of the second half. Ewers in the shotgun. Worthy goes motion behind him. They hand it off to Baxter. Baxter, yeah, he fumbles the ball, and Washington's got it. That right there could be the difference in the game, simply because nobody is really stopping anybody. Yep, that was a fumble. That's a fumble. And number 20 looked like recovered it for. I'm talking about this year, Billy. I ain't talking about in the past. We're talking about this year. SEC will not have anybody in the national championship. All right, so here we go. Washington has the ball at the 33-yard line, already in field goal range. Or well, actually, I don't know how good their kicker is. Pump fake, hits the tight end. A great throw. Man, Michael Penix is looking like the real deal. And it's a big time game he's playing in, too. I think his draft status just rose about 2 rounds in today's game. First and 10 for the Huskies. Play clock running down at 3. Hands the ball off to Johnson up the middle to the 10. Second, second and 5. Pass pitch over to Johnson. He's at the he gets up to about the 7-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for the Washington Huskies. This is a big stop right here for or big down right here for the Longhorns. They need to get a stop. 3rd and 3, 8.5 to go in the first or third quarter. And who knows? If they stop here, Washington might go for it. They went for it before on 4th down. 5 seconds on the play clock. Snap, hand the ball to Johnson. He cuts it. He's not going to make it. He's going to lose yardage. I think if I'm Washington, I kick the field goal, making 2 possession game. But hey, we've already seen, we've already seen Washington go for it before on 4th down. Alright, they're gonna take a timeout. Rachel says, "Let's go Longhorns." Ooh, I bet you if I go to the barber shop, Billy gonna tell me that if Georgia was playing in against Michigan, they would have beat Michigan. I'm pretty sure that's what he would have told me, you know, even though Georgia lost to Alabama. That's what he's gonna tell me. Hmm. This is a pretty cool commercial. They showed a football helmet. His kid was deaf. A high school football player was deaf, and AT&T was able to put something in the helmet that he could see the play call when the players called it, when the coaches called it. That way he understood what was going on. 'Cause when he was deaf, he was having I mean, they do signals and stuff, but sometimes you don't get the right signal. We all know that. So, that's a pretty cool. Technology these days is out of control. It's amazing what things are being done now. Alright, so the game's back on, and Washington is going to try a field goal. Grady Gross, the sophomore, is 13 out of 17 on the season, 76%. This one is a 26-yarder, not a very long one, and snap down, the hole's down, the kick is down for good. It's good. So, 10-point lead, the biggest lead of the night for either team. Well, actually, the Huskies is the only team that has led in this ballgame. So, so Billy, you cannot sit here and say that Georgia would have beat Michigan. You can't say that. You can't because so here's the thing. The last there you go. You can't. The last two games before the bowl game, the last two games Georgia played, they they barely beat a Georgia Tech team, and then they lost to a Alabama team that dominated them the whole second half. Your quarterback is not better than Michigan's quarterback. It's about the same. All right. So their defense is better than your defense. Their defense is better. You got Mi- Alabama scored 27 points on y'all, They only scored 20 on Michigan. So, all right, so we're back in the game. Texas got the ball, 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Handoff to Blue. We got a first down and more out across the 35. So after Baxter fumbles the ball, they come back in with Blue. Texas has got to get a touchdown right here to stay in this ball game. We're halfway through now the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Longhorns. Hand the ball back to Blue. He's up the middle again across the 40 to the 41. 5-yard pickup. At the 7-minute mark. You don't okay, let me rephrase it. You don't have to have a touchdown, but you gotta have points here. And then you've got your defense has gotta play some defense. They haven't done that at all. And we got a false start on the Longhorns, 5-yard penalty. All right. So 51, uh, the Longhorns are averaging 51 yards a game on penalties tonight. They've already got 46. So there we go, 2nd and 10, and we got, uh, I think it was 2nd and 15, right? Oh, they got that's right, because they had a 5-yard run. 2nd and 10, now it's 3rd and 5. We got 3 wide receivers stacked to the right side. 3rd and 5 for the Longhorns. They need a first down here. Brewer's back to pass, pressure on him. He throws the ball up, and the ball's not gonna get there. It was intended for Sanders, and it was about 5 yards short. 4th and 5 for the Longhorns. He had a guy in the middle too he coulda hit. It would've been a lot quicker, but he couldn't see. Ooh, that's a hard that's a hard hit. Longhorns back to punt. It's it over to the right. Gets it rolls, see if it gets some roll inside the 20. That's inside the 20, down to the 19. 5:39 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's been all Washington Huskies in the 2nd half. For you Longhorn fans, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh, y'all defense better come up. So, Billy, I can't believe you're not gonna go for Texas, who's gonna be part of the SEC next year. I mean, you was going for Alabama. Why would you not go for Texas? Billy, I'm not gonna comment on your excuses, all right? Because that's all they are is excuses. You lost to Alabama. Suck it up, all right? Suck it up. Might as well be part of the SEC because there ain't nobody else in the SEC playing right now, so you might as well claim them. So, you might as well. Hey, Billy, tell me who has the longest win streak in history. Tell me that. 2.5 years ain't long enough. You got a ways to go. You're not in the record books for doing that, so I don't know why you bragging about it. Go look at record books. Man, that food looked good. I gotta too late to be eating tonight. Alright, here we go. Game back on. Washington Washington's got the ball. Penix in the shotgun like it's been all night. Several players shift for the Huskies. They all come to a stop. It's 1st and 10 now from the 19-yard line. Penix back to pass. Passes over to his left. He completes it to McMillan, who gets a first down up to his 30-yard line. Uh-oh. Is Texas thinking about bringing in Manning? It looks like they're not happy as Manning's doing some stretching. They say he's been throwing some passes. So be interesting there. 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Penix takes the pass. He escapes the pressure, and he does not get a first down, though. He picks up about about 6 yards. 2nd and 4 for the Huskies, and I think he completed a pass, but he's short of the first down. It's gonna be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for the Huskies. Hand the ball off to Johnson, who gets the first down. 3:45 to go in the game. I'm sorry, in the 3rd quarter. First and 10 from the 41-yard line for the Huskies. Penix rolls to his right, back to pass, not getting much pressure, throws the ball, and it's complete. Picks up about 8 yards. They gave him 9, 2nd and 1 for the Huskies, 2:45 to go in the 3rd. Alright, so the play is under review right now. I'm not sure why, it looked like a good catch to me, unless he bobbled the ball. Yeah. Oh, it moved right there. Okay. They might they might overturn that. Billy, why are you just trying to make stuff up? I said, "Who has the nation's longest win streak in history?" Answer the freaking question. You're asking me to comment on something you're over there making up, alright? Feel like it means something to anybody. It don't mean nothing. Because guess what? How many championships did you win this year? 0. You didn't win a conference championship. You didn't even make the chance to play for a national championship. So start ta talking about how you 2.5 years of stuff means nothing for this year. Means nothing. If you're gonna talk about your 2.5 year win streak, how close was you to coming to being the all-time win games in a row? And you weren't. You weren't even close. So stop talking about that. Yeah, you talking about old sh yeah, you are. You are. You're talking about old shit. You're talking about old shit. I talk about old shit because you're talking about old shit. I'm just feeding your fuel, okay? We're talking about tissue, and you would not have beat Michigan, right? Take that off. Where's it at? It will be only the second time in the playoff era that there will not be an SEC team playing for the national championship. All right. So 2nd and 1 for the Huskies. Huskies pass over to damn, took out his lineman. Johnson was thrown right into, or no, that's not Johnson, thrown right into his lineman. Yeah, Johnson number 7. That's number 4. 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Phoenix is 11 for 11 in the third quarter for 112 yards and a touchdown. Rolls out to his left and it's incomplete pass. Incomplete pass intended for Rogers. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. The Longhorn 36-yard line. Hands the ball, or fakes the handoff to Rogers. Penix got a first down inside the 25, down to the 23, maybe the 22-yard line. Yeah, I thought he handled Rogers. He faked it and back up the middle again the second time. Gets a block by the right guard. That's the 23. 1st and 10 with 23. This time he does hand it to Rogers, and Rogers gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So we're coming up on a minute to go in the third quarter. This quarter was dominated by the Washington Huskies. They outscored the Longhorns 10 to nothing so far and are up by 10, 31 to 21, and driving. They're already in field goal range. The Longhorns have got to hold the Huskies to a field goal attempt. 2nd and 10 from the 23. Quick pass, quick pass out to I can't think of his name. So 3rd down for yes Bernard. 3rd down for the Huskies. Looks like they're gonna let yeah they're gonna let they got the 10-point lead. They're gonna let the clock run out and take over. Take the ball on the other end of the court or other end of the field to start the 4th quarter. One more quarter to go, and then we will have the playoffs set for next Monday, a week from tonight. The Michigan Wolverines are awaiting the winner and who they'll be meeting for the national championship, the Washington Huskies or the Texas Longhorns. All the teams that will play, whether it be Washington, Texas, and Michigan, it'll be their first time ever playing in the college football playoff national championship during the college football playoff era. It'd be good to see some new teams there. Let me tell you something right now, Billy. I don't root for any other team other than the Sooners. I'm not. You will never hear me chant SEC if it ain't benefiting the Sooners. I'm not rooting for nobody outside of the Sooners. All right. I'm not a hypocrite. Okay. I'm not. I'm not rooting against you one week and the next week rooting for you. Nope. I root for my Sooners and my Sooners only. The only time I'll root for your Georgia Bulldogs is if I need Georgia to beat somebody so my team can make it into the conference championship or the playoffs or something like that. That's it. So you can forget all that teaming up for SEC stuff. No, that don't happen with me. Nope. It will never happen for me. You will never hear me chant SEC. None of that. Nope. Not happening. So you can go ahead and pick that up your butt right now. All right. So we're back. The Longhorns have got to get some offense going. They got to get some defense going right now, though, because Washington's got the ball inside the 20-yard line. I think it's third down, 3rd and 5. False start on Washington. So now it's going to be 3rd and about 10 now. Just a second penalty for the Washington Huskies tonight. The Longhorns have 8 penalties for 46 yards. The Huskies 2 for just 9 yards. 3rd and 10 for the Huskies. Johnson out to the left. Connects back to pass. He's going back to the right, and he overthrows his receiver. It's 4th down, so we got a field goal attempt coming up for the Huskies. Grady Gross is back on. He's 1 for 1 tonight on a 26-yarder. This one I think is going to be a little bit longer than that. Yeah, yeah, you're looking at a 40-yarder here. He holds down. Kick is on the way, and it is good. We got a flag on the play, though. Offsides on the defense. Let's see if they take the points off the board and go for it. All right, so he declined. It was offsides on Longhorns. Washington declines the penalty and takes the points. So they're up by 13 with 14:51 to go in the game. All right, we got a short kick. Texas fumbled the ball, picks it up 10 and 15, gets across the 15 to the 16. Wow. Texas right now just does not look like they're engaged in the game at all. This looks like they, in a way, they've already kind of given up. Damn. All right. We got first and 10 for the Longhorns at the 16-yard line. They need points. You got to go get a touchdown to even have a chance at this ball game with a 14:43 to go in the game. Go ahead, guy move. They didn't call it. Hands the ball off to Blue, and he gets about almost 5 yards. Are we going to see Archie Manning? Talking about Ewers took a hard hit where his head did hit the turf really hard. The 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff to completes the pass to Sanders. The handoff was to Baxter. I forgot his name. Oh my God. They're showing a picture where all the media wanted to talk to Manning. Ewers is the starting quarterback, and there was not a single media guy for this bowl over there talking to him. They were all talking to Manning. Wow. Ewers hit Sanders across the middle. They got the first down and more. He finally steps out of bounds, but he is across midfield. See where he steps out. Man, if he could have kept his balance, who knows how far he'd have gone. Sanders takes the handoff to Blue, passes it back to Blue. He's across the 40, the 35, 30, 25. Nice move by Blue. Uh-oh. They're saying who, Washington thinks it's a fumble. I think the referees are calling him down. Oh, he did fumble that. His own player, he hit his own player's back. That is definitely a fumble. Yeah, that looks like it's gonna be a turnover as Blue hit his, own player's back and the ball come popping out. So, oh, that's gonna be a big turnover for the Texas Longhorns. They're trying to get back in this ball game. A fumble right there, that's gonna be, gonna be very, very hard for the Longhorns to win. You're already in the 4th quarter, you're down 2 scores, and a fumble right there. Washington's gonna try and eat the clock, and they're gonna, you know, and they they may or may not try and score, but they're just gonna try and eat the clock for sure. Ah, alright, so right now it looks like it's gonna be Washington and Michigan for the national championship. Who y'all got? So it is a turnover. So Texas gotta get their own turnover. They was driving, about to score or have an opportunity to score. Penix in the shotgun, fill back the pass, going up to his left a little bit, no pressure, throws the ball incomplete. 2nd and 10. Plenty of time though. If Texas can force a turnover here, I mean a turnover or a punt, then there's still plenty of time. Turnovers have cost Texas big time today. He's going deep. He's got a guy wide open. He had to wait for it, and we got a flag. He was so wide open, the ball was underthrown. I almost don't know if it was interference or not because he caught the defender caught with the ball, caught up with the ball. He didn't turn around though. Here we go. Yeah, he did. It was interference. If he turns around and looks for the ball, it's probably not called. But the fact he didn't turn around and look, it's definitely interference. But the good thing in college, that's only a 15 yarder. So they're still only up to the 39-yard line, and he didn't give up the yard. That's not a bad penalty. All right, we got some trickery going on. Penix back to pass and getting some pressure, throws the ball away. Longhorns did really good coverage. Plus, they got pressure. They didn't fall for the trickery. Second and 10 for the Huskies at the 39-yard line of their own 39-yard line. 12:20 to go in the game. Penix back to pass, and it's incomplete pass. He throws it out to the tight end, and it was hit. He was hit immediately. He dropped the ball. So it's 3rd and 10. Big play right here for the Longhorns if they want to have a chance to win this ball game. 12:18 to go in the game. Washington didn't do what I thought they would do, which was try and run the clock out. They've done some trickery. They've done some short passes. Nothing to run the clock out. They need a first down here. A little bit of pressure, pulling it, rolling out. You're gonna have to throw the ball. He throws it, but it's complete. But he gets maybe a yard. So it's going to be 4th down with 12 minutes to go. And the Longhorns, that was a big stop. That's the best defense stop they've had all night. So the Longhorns now have a chance. They got to get points though. This is only the second punt of the game for Washington. Texas has punted 5 times. And punt on the way. He catches it at the 20. He gets out to the 25 and he's hit. Oh, he throws him down on the sideline, no flag. 11, 11:19 to go in the game. Longhorns got to get some points right here. You like Washington, O'Billy? I'm not really liking their defense. I think that Michigan's defense is really, really good. So, yeah, right now I think Michigan is the best team. That's why they're ranked number 1, right? So, hey, really, you wanted the number 1 versus number 2, right? That's undefeated teams. So that's why we wanted it. That's what we wanted. Let's see what happens though. Texas is I don't think Texas is quite done yet. Yeah, Penix is really good. Really good. Oh, all right, the game's back on. We got Texas Longhorns now with the ball, and They've gotta get some points. A touchdown preferably, 'cause you're down 2 scores. Yeah, you're down 13. So, yeah, a touchdown they need a touchdown right here, or it's gonna be hard for them to win the ballgame. And depending how long the drive takes on and then, like if it takes a long drive, you get no points, then it could be ball game. We got 11:19 to go. The 28-yard line for the Longhorns. Brewers hands the ball off to Baxter, who's back in after fumbling his last carry, and Blue fumbled his last carry too. So they don't know who to trust. Hopefully, they both learn lessons with what their team is thinking. We'll find out though. 3-yard pickup, 2nd and 7 for the Longhorns. Whittington is in motion, and they're going to do a false start. So a 5-yard false start on the Longhorns. They backs him up 5 yards. Now 2nd and 12. Completes it though, and he gets a first down. Mitchell with a catch, and the Longhorns got the first down. Mitchell, who used to play for the Georgia Bulldogs, is now a Texas Longhorn, has had a very good season. He had 6 targets tonight, but only 2 receptions. None bigger than that one just right there. Brewers back to pass. He's got sacked. Trice with his 2nd sack on the night. Ewers kinda stepped up into that sack. He didn't need to really step up. He thought he did, but the block was picked up, and when he stepped up, he gave Trice an opportunity. So it's 2nd and 13 for the Longhorns. Pass out to Baxter. He's out to the 35, out to the 36. Baxter is limping. Gets to the 36. There's the timeout on the field for the players or I'm sorry, the training staff for Longhorns gotta come all the way on the other side of the field because he went out of bounds on the Washington sideline. So they've gotta come over and look at him on the Washington sideline. It's gonna bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Longhorns, 9:26 already. We've already 9:26 to go in the game. They've already ran 2 minutes off the clock. That's why I'm saying you can't take a lot of time and then not get points. Baxter's kinda jogging off now. His foot was bothering him. He jog off, that's a good sign. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but it looks like he's gonna ready to go back in the game. He got to at least this play. Longhorns are 1 for 7 on 3rd down. Average yard to go is 11.4 though. This is only 3rd and 5. Ewers back to pass. He throws the ball up. He's got Worthy inside the 20-yard line. Good play right there for the Longhorns, and they are on the move. Great timing route right there. Like he's down on the 18-yard line. That's where they mark it at. Oh, they moved all the way up to 16. Right. 5 targets for Worthy. He only caught 2 passes and 45 yards. Also, another big play right there. Blues in the ball game. Brewer's back to pass. He's got Sanders. No, that's not Sanders. That's number 80. Uh, yeah, Malik. So complete the pass up to the 15. So 2nd and 4. Touchdown is needed here for the Longhorns. And the pass was behind Worthy. He was open. So it's 3rd down for the 3rd and 4. You need a touchdown. You're not. This may be 4 down territory for the Longhorns. Whittington's heading to the sidelines. Blue runs onto the field for Baxter. A late sub, though, and Texas is probably going to have to call a timeout. Nope. Washington chose not to sub. Pitches over to Blue. He's going to get the 1st down. It's 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Blue is just so fast. He sets you up. He can go right around you, right in front of you. Uh, 1st and goal from the 3. Hands it off to Blue, and he's down to the 1. 2nd and goal. Baxter in the ball game now. See if Baxter can get the touchdown. Oh, they fakes the handoff, and it's a completion to Mitchell. And I tell you what, Mitchell jumped way too early for that ball, but had great hang time and still caught the pass. Big touchdown right there for the Longhorns. Extra point is good. So 38-24. The Longhorns now have got to play D one more time. All right. Well, I'll be right back. Got to go take a break real quick. It's a commercial break. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Longhorns ready to kick off after cutting into Washington's lead 34 to 28. And we have a touchback, 7:23 to go in the game. Yeah, he jumped way too soon for that ball, but still made a great catch. So here we go, 25-yard line. Texas has to get a stop here. Now, Penix under the center. Oh, pressure by the Longhorns, and they throw it out. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I thought we might have. There is a flag. There is a flag. See who is on. I thought it might be a late hit out of bounds, but where this flag is at does not look like it's on a late hit. Looks like it might be on Washington, but he may decline it. Now there's no penalty at all. Let's see it. They're going to take a look at it. Yeah, the play may have been over, so it couldn't have been a block in the back, but they've been unsportsmanlike. Short pass, they get him down though. It's going to be 3rd and 2. This is a big, big 3rd down right here for the Huskies if they want to win this ball game. They stop if they get stopped right here. Texas has a lot of momentum. 3rd and 2. 3 receivers out to the right for the Huskies. A lot of shift moving. Everybody gets set. Quick pass out to the tight end. First down. First down for the Huskies. 6 minutes to go. Clock is running. Yeah, defensive linemen got to get their hands up. They have got to get their hands up. They're not even getting their hands up. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Huskies at the 37-yard line. The pass out. Look out. Look out. He's on across the midfield to the 48-yard line. They got the 49. 5:20 to go. Clock is still running. McMillan with a great catch. That was a little low. Still managed to catch it and make a great run. 1st and 10 for the Huskies at the 49. The Texas Longhorn 49. Now looks like the Huskies are going to try and run some clock. A field goal pretty much puts this game over with. They hand the ball off to Johnson, and he's brought down at the 43-yard line. Second and 3 from the 43. Penix back to pass. He's going deep. We got a receiver. He caught it. Great timing pass right there. 4:05 to go. Great pass. Great. That's a catch on Sundays. After he gets control of the ball, he makes sure he gets 2 feet down. First and goal at the 10. Michael Penix is 29 of 37, 430 yards and 2 touchdowns. Pitches it over to Rodgers, and Rodgers gets about 2 yards. 2nd and 8. 2nd and goal from the 8. Texas has got to get a stop right here if they want to win this ball game. Preferably a turnover. Penix pitches out to Rodgers again, and Rodgers is going to lose yardage. The Longhorns call a timeout. It's going to be 3rd and goal with 2:50 to go in the ball game. I think Washington is content with just a field goal try right here because that would make it a 2-score game. It's a 6-point ball game right now. A field goal makes it a 9-point game. There's no way. I mean, that's 2 possessions. So I think if I'm Washington, we're just thinking field goal right here. No, and run the clock and field goal. 2 things we want to do right here. Make them use their timeouts. Third and goal from the 10. Empty backfield. Penix rolls out to his left, and he throws the ball away. So that stops the clock. The Longhorns aren't able to use a timeout, so that benefits them. But still a field goal attempt right here for Washington. Ross back. It's a big kick for Ross. He misses this, and Texas has a chance. The hold is down. The kick is up. And it is good. It's a 9-point lead for the Huskies with 2:40 to go in the ballgame. The Longhorns have to score quick and get an onside kick. All right, it's commercial break. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, we're back and going to the conclusion here of the Sugar Bowl in the college football playoff semifinal between number 3 Texas and number 2 Washington, and Washington leads 37-28. All right, 10, 15, 15, 20, and he's down to the 24-yard line. So 2:34 to go in the game, and Texas cannot be slow about trying to score. They got to be quick. All right, let's see what Texas got going on. First and 10 from the 25. Stewart's back to pass is complete to Mitchell. Mitchell let him know he wanted the ball. That's the last two passes from Stewart's been to him. One for a touchdown and that one for a first down. Clock is running. Now we're coming up on the 2 minute mark, so we'll stop for first downs then. Plus, Texas has two timeouts. Stewart takes off running and gets the first down. First down for the Longhorns. 2:04 to go. He gets out of bounds at the 49 on the Texas 49-yard line. Clock is now running again. Stewart back to pass, steps up in the pocket, rolling to his left, throws the ball, and it's complete to Sanders. Now the clock is stopped and the chains move. A minute 40 to go. So 31. So Washington Huskies 31. Clock is now running again. Stewart's back to pass. Moving to the right. And he's going to run out of bounds at the 23. Sanders is down, hurt, and there's a flag down also. So see what the flag's about. We got a hold on Washington, the defense. So it's going to be 10 yards added at the end of the run. In fact, that's where Sanders got hurt. And Sanders still has not got up yet. So it's going to be a first down for Texas Longhorns with a minute 24 to go. Sanders is getting up now. See how he walks off. Little Gimpy. Excuse me. Excuse me. So the clock now is not going to start until the snap because that's going to give a first down on the defense or because of the defense. So first and 10 for 13. Stewart's back to pass and he throws it. I don't know who that is. All right. So it's a backup tight end. Sanders was a starter. Of course, he went out. Helm for the catch. A minute 19 to go. See if Sanders comes back in. Second and 4 is a tight end went out. Yeah, Sanders is back in now. That's a good sign. All right, minute 19 to go in the game. from the 7-yard line, 2nd and 4, so Longhorns can get a first down without getting a touchdown. Brewer's back to pass, going back to Mitchell. Oh, he didn't even see the ball. Mitchell did not even see the ball. So now we got 3rd and 4. Brewers is 21 of 33 tonight for 262 yards and a touchdown. Near the numbers that Penix has put up. Balls, the ball is batted down, so now we got 4th and 4. So the Longhorns are going to go ahead and kick a field goal right here and then go the onside kick. 1:10 to go in the game. So Texas kickers on. He's 28-34 on the season. 54 being as long as this is not going to be near that long. This is only a 25-yarder. He gets it. So 37-31. 1:09 to go in the ball game. Onside kick coming here, but here's the thing: the Longhorns do have 2 timeouts. So even if they don't get the onside kick, they can stop the clock twice. And Texas has 2 kickers out there trying to confuse Washington. Now Washington's going to call a timeout. This is a big play of the ball game, the biggest play of the ball game. If Washington, whoever gets the onside kick, well, if Texas gets the onside kick, they'll have a chance to win. If Washington gets it, the ball game's probably over. It will be able to stop the clock twice. However, with only 1:09 to go, only 1:09 to go, I don't think that that will be enough for them to stop Washington. So here comes the kick, and Washington does recover it. A minute 9 to go. Washington got the onside kick. Probably take some knees. Be ball game. Penix is in the shotgun. Hands the ball off to Johnson, and he picks up 2. Timeout here for Texas. Minute 6 to go. Second Second and second and 8. Texas can only stop the ball or stop the clock one more time. Washington has 2 timeouts if they need them. Here comes the Huskies, the line, 37-yard line. Penix in the shotgun still. A minute 6 to go in the ball game. It's second and 8. Probably another handoff here to Johnson or a knee. Handoff to Johnson, and he's down. Texas can stop the clock one more time. It's third down now. And it's 29 of 38, 430 yards, 2 touchdowns. Brewer's not bad. 21 of 34, 262 yards and a touchdown. Neither one of them threw an interception tonight. A minute 2 to go in the game. Third and 5, and Phoenix is still in the shotgun formation. Texas cannot stop the clock anymore. Hands the ball off to Johnson. He is down at the line of scrimmage. The clock cannot stop, but it is fourth down. And they're, yep, yep, yep. So that's a big injury for Washington. I mean, obviously, you don't want to lose a player anyway if you're about to go play in a week national championship, but it stopped the clock, and Texas had no timeout that couldn't stop the clock. So now, and it's fourth down. So the clock will now start on the snap. So unless Washington, if Washington does not get a first down, Texas will have the ball with good, you know, with time. So very interesting right there. Hate to see any player get hurt though. Really do. He's up, but he's gonna have to be helped off with the trainers. Hopefully he's able to play next week if they do play. He looks like he's in a lot of pain. And his foot was hurting him earlier. Yeah. Hate to see that. And I think they need him in order. I mean, he didn't have to do much tonight. Penix passing was really big, but I do think that they need him. So Texas is probably going to come after this ball. What they don't, What they really don't want, though, is a roughing or running, even a running into the kicker. Any contact with the kicker gives Washington a first down, and that's ball game. So yeah, you want to come after it, but you don't make sure you know no contact with the kicker. Uh-oh, we got a false start. We're gonna back them up 5 yards. All right, no, not enough pressure. So we got catch interference, fair catch interference on Washington. That's gonna move them up. Was that 15 yards? I think it's a personal foul. I think 45 seconds to go. Yep, it's a 15-yard penalty. So, oh yeah, he definitely made contact with him. Definitely made contact with him. So here we go. The Longhorns final chance for their season. First and 10 from the 31. They have to have a touchdown. The field goal will not do anything for them. 45 seconds to go. No timeouts remaining. You can't take losses. Ooh, the 10 for Sanders. They threw it too quick. They don't break yet. And it's second and 10. That play took 4 seconds. 41 seconds to go. Second and 10 for the Longhorns. Brewers back to pass. He throws across the middle, and Sanders again did not even see the ball. So third and 10. Third and 10. 38 seconds to go. See what the Longhorns can do now. They got to move the ball. You're wasting time by throwing incomplete passes. Baxter moved out to the left. Brewers back to pass. He's going deep. Who's he going for? It's complete to Whittington. The clock will stop while they get the change. The ball is at the 27. So they are in range. The clock is running now. He's going for the end zone, heading for Mitchell. Mitchell, 20 seconds to go. So second and 10. Washington's going to call timeout. It's second and 10 from the 28-yard line, the Washington 28-yard line. 20 seconds to go in the game. Washington has 1 timeout remaining. Let me look here. Hello? Yeah, that's what alright. Volume should be working. I just tested it. Volume should be working. Great catch by Whittington to get him down the field. Well, here we go. 2nd and 10, 20 seconds to go. 28-yard line. Longhorns cannot take a sack. Here comes the pressure. Ewers got a guy, and I think he was out of bounds. Oh, they caught him a catch. Wow, this is definitely gonna be reviewed. It was right on the sideline. So he got a foot down, but it looked like he readjusted his catch. Oh, I think that is a catch. I did not see the ball leave his hands. I think that's gonna be I think it's gonna oh, there he goes. There we go. Yeah. I think this will definitely I think it'll stand. I think it will stand because the ball did not leave his hand. I thought he, like, released his hand, but he didn't. Like, right there, he still got it. No, they did not come off the ball. I think it's gonna stand as a catch. Let's see what the review official had to say. Yeah, I kinda think there was the review official thinks this call will stand. I think the call will stand. Um, the ball did slightly move, but I think he still had control of it when his foot was down. This is a big call. This is a call in the game. 15 seconds to go in the game. Now, how huge is that injury right now? Because the injury to Johnson for the on the 3rd down stop, because the clock would have this game be over with right now, and the call stands. That's what I thought would happen. So the game would be over right now if Johnson did not get hurt on that 3rd down because the Longhorns were out of timeout because of the injury to the offensive team. The clock would not start until the snap. Now Washington's going to use a timeout. So nobody has any timeouts left. Washington just called their final timeout. We have 15 seconds to go in the game. 1st and 10 for the Longhorns. This is going to, man, what? When was the last time we had 2 great semifinal games? Usually one of them's a blowout. Um, not nearly this close. Both of them have been one-score games. Remember the Michigan and Alabama game went to overtime. Michigan won 27-20. This one is a 6-point game, and depending on if Texas scores or not, on what the final score outcome will be. But yeah, what a great game! What a great night in college football. Ewers back to pass, get out of bounds. There he goes. Yeah, 10 seconds to go. That was yeah, yeah. I don't know what that called, but hey, maybe it was a setup for something. Second and 11, second and 11 right now. 10 seconds to go. If you get tackled and bound, it better be past the first down marker. Goes back to pass. Going to the end zone. Incomplete. Going for Mitchell. Incomplete. So here we go. Third and 11 from the 5. This will be it right here. This is the play. This is probably it right here. This is for the ball game. You better call your best play right here, Sarkisian, or Washington go to the national championship to play Michigan. Play clock run down to 10. Watch for Sanders across the middle. Goes back to pass. Pressure coming, and it's a ball game. Oh, 1 second go. Well, it should have been 1 second left on the clock. There should have been 1 second on the clock. Yep. The referee saying there's 1 second to go. Now it's fourth down, so there will be one more second. All right, this will be the last play unless we get a touchdown by Texas. Here comes pressure. We're throwing it incomplete, and that's it. The Washington Huskies will advance to play the Michigan Wolverines in the national championship 1 week from tonight. What a great game. What a great football day. Two great games. These four teams definitely deserve to be here and play, get their opportunity, and it was one heck of a game. Good fight by Texas, good fight by Alabama, but you guys will be going home and watching the national championship just like me. Michigan and Washington. Mitchell did not put forth a good effort. He should have went up and got that ball like he did before, but he was thinking get that foot down in bounds. So, great game though. Well, I appreciate everybody watching tonight, and we'll be back next Monday for the national championship between the Washington Huskies and the Michigan Wolverines. All right, thank you everybody for watching Old Man Sports Talk, and we'll see you next time.